was the bye week for you guys?
It was good. Good practices. Guys are out here working and cleaning up some stuff and kind of getting some of the bodies back and just ready for this game.
What kind of stuff are you working on the bye week?
Really just ourselves at the end of the day. I think it's really important to continue to just work on our stuff and kind of master that and get some things corrected, some things kind of looked at throughout the bye week and looking at certain players, young guys and stuff. So it was a good week and we're excited this game week finally.
I know it's a weird year, obviously, with play health and all this stuff, but this is a big game, Notre Dame. You've been around the rivalry a long time. What kind of message do you talk to the players about, especially the young guys that might not have experienced it?
Yeah, I just talk about, these are the games that, you see alumni out here, rivalry games, people remember those games the most. Kind of just talked to the receivers earlier in the week about getting on the wall. Obviously we keep track of the winning teams and stuff like that, and this is an opportunity for them to leave a mark in their legacy and in the rivalry. So a lot of great players, a lot of great moments in this game, and it's their time to go create one themselves.
It's an extra year of not having the game since you guys didn't play them last year for the first time since World War II. So there's a lot of guys that haven't played. I mean, is that something that they've kind of embraced even though they haven't maybe been around it?
I mean, I think the guys are excited to be a part of the rivalry and, they'll get out there and hopefully we come back victorious and they'll have their own memories and experiences. And at the end of the day, it's a football game. We don't want to make too much out of it. It's an important game, because it's the next one on the schedule. It's a rivalry game, but at the end of the day, it's a game. So I'm excited to watch the guys play and excited for them to have the opportunity to play in this great rivalry.
You get the bye week like halfway through. Is there kind of a mid-season evaluation of how you feel the wide receivers has done this year?
Not really. I mean, we go out and evaluate every day. Honestly, we evaluate each game. We evaluate each day. We've done some good things and we've left some plays out there, and we're going to continue to work and get better. And we're happy we got six more games left to play, and I'm excited to watch it.
Pro Football Focus has Drake London with 18 contested catches on the year, and like the next highest guy in the country has 10. What have you seen from him when he's covered and still able to make the catch?
It's a lot of focus and concentration and a lot of trust in the quarterback. Obviously, protection. I mean, it's a team effort. It's a lot of people that go into making those plays, not only Drake, but obviously, he does a great job of going to high pointed and coming down with it. So we'll hopefully continue on, with that the second half of the season.
You've been around a lot of receivers when you were at USC. It's sort of like he's the Batman. Has there been a Robin kind of is there someone that's coming up to be like that number 2 guy next to him, because he's been such an alpha guy for these guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's been by committee, and sometimes it might be the running back, sometimes it might be a tight end. I mean, you saw Trigg, got off in the Colorado game, and it's been a number of different guys throughout the season. So, I think it's more by committee, and I'm excited, to continue to watch those guys, make their plays and find their ways on the field and finish this thing strong.
You played with Mike and Kareem, and you had a really good career here too, and you coached Pittman and all those guys. How'd you assess the season Drake's having in comparison to those historic receivers?
I mean, it's up there. I mean, obviously, it's no secret, from a statistical standpoint. I mean, he's doing a lot and having a great season. I think we'll evaluate all of that at the end, but at the end of the day, I mean, he's a great player in his right, and he's worked really, really hard for his opportunity to be in this moment, and he takes it serious, and I'm proud of everything that he's done and all that he's accomplished thus far, and excited for the rest of the season for him.
What do you think he picked up from the older guys when he got here as a freshman?
I mean, really how to work and go about business and compete and be a dog, and I mean, he had some great examples that he played with as a young guy, and they all took him under their wing, and you know, he was fortunate enough to have that. And the cool thing is to see him do that with some of the younger guys in the room. You know what I mean? And you know, he's doing it in the same way that the older guys did it for him. So, and that's what this place has been about. You know what I mean? For a long time. But it's just been fun to watch and be a part of. And you know, I'm excited to watch it, man. I got the best seat in the house.
When did you first know he was different? Was it the Moore Park days? Kind of, was it when you first saw him here?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I thought he had some special qualities, obviously, in the recruiting process, just being a two-sport athlete. You don't see too many guys that can do it in that manner and fashion. I mean, there's a lot of guys that play different sports in high school, but at an elite level, you saw it there. And then, obviously, when he finally got here, you finally got a chance to work with him on the grass, and you saw the potential, you saw flashes, and we used to talk about it as a staff. And, you know, the more and more reps that he got, the more you saw it. And again, I just think, you know, as he continued to work and finally stepped away from basketball and committed 100% to football, you know, you saw him continue to reach towards his ceiling. And I still think that he has a little ways. I still think he has some room up there, you know what I mean, which is the scary part, at least for defenses, you know what I'm saying? So I still think he's continued to grow as a receiver, and he'll continue to get better.